we're back from holiday. Actually, we've been back for 3 days, but I immediately went to work after coming back from holiday, so this is more the first time I've been able to be in the garden. So far, lots of death, but a lot of success. I'm surprised. We've been gone for a week, so everything was kind of neglected, and it's been super hot as well, so yay! A bunch of the stuff we planted has sprouted and is looking really good actually for being little tiny seedlings, and some of the stuff is still sprouting, and our tray plants are looking gorgeous, and I actually want to plop all the tomatoes in either today or tomorrow because they're ready. Look at these guys. Look at them. It's only been a week. Super exciting, and the garden just looks gorgeous because we also brought someone in to clear up more space for some more stuff. But at the moment, I'm just going to update and tell you things that I need to restock on. The marigolds we planted are surprisingly doing quite well, so nothing more to add there. Before we left, I did plant a bunch of leeks and basil in trays that I actually didn't record, and they're looking fantastic as well. It's hot. It's the 8th of September right now, and it's getting really warm really quick. I gotta be careful, but at least it's a good sign that I can kind of plant the corn immediately. The cucumbers and pumpkin and watermelon have sprouted. I have to determine which ones have. I have to decipher the mess. Our poor cow-spotted bean, however, has been absolutely annihilated by slugs. So I have to resprout and regrow all of them. I knew slugs like eating in dark, damp corners. I should also note, everything has been adapted. They've been pretty much grown from seed outside. They haven't been put in the greenhouse, so I don't have to worry about adapting them. They're ready. So unfortunately, when I said there was a lot of death, I actually meant that a lot of the stuff didn't sprout. The things that did sprout are growing really well. Even the ones that have been kind of nibbled on by slugs, they're still growing like surprisingly well. But I'm gonna have to replant a bunch of things because some things just didn't sprout. I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm going to replant a bunch of the items that didn't sprout. Today is a hot spring's day, and what do you do on a hot day? You stay inside. But I have decided to do an arts and crafts project. Tis the 17th. Woo! Halfway through September. Today is a gardening day. I'm finally able to get back into the garden again, and we need to replace some stuff. Some of the tomatoes we planted have not been looking so okay, so we're going to quickly replace them. Some have been looking amazing. They've been doing well. And we haven't actually planted any tomatoes in the other bed because I don't know why. Anyway, so we're going to do that today. And so far, everything actually looks amazing. Oh, so on this side, our peanuts have germinated. The black peanuts, I believe, have germinated. I haven't seen anything of the other peanuts yet, so maybe I will, maybe I won't. Let's hope I will. But the black ones have germinated, which is pretty damn cool. My father also gifted me an artichoke, so we got a second one. We got one big one and now we got another one, so maybe we'll get some extras this year, hopefully. Remind me to never plant leek seeds in trays again. That was painful. So I'm replacing the dead tomatoes right now, and one of them, which is a black icicle variety, well, that one wasn't doing well, and the other one in the tray not doing well either. So not going to try that variety this year. Sad. But I'm going to find a different one to plant in here. I'm probably going to do something else. Do another black crim actually. I think I have another one there somewhere. Now this doesn't bode well. One of the tomatoes that I'm going to plant in that bed over there, which I haven't planted those ones yet. This is the only one and it's quite small, so it might fail. I have lost my beautiful sunset sunflower seeds, but that's alright because I have these two varieties as well, and I'm busy deciding which one I should pick because all my sunflowers didn't come up. The Titan ones because they look very interesting. They're massive and the seeds are pretty. Okay, all the little tomatoes are planted in these little beds by each pole. Bought in this bed. I don't know if it has a slight disadvantage or advantage from this bed because this gets all the morning sun. The sun rises from there and it goes directly overhead. And it still does get evening sun, but this tree blocks most of it. But they still do get. This one does not get morning sun, but it does get just right after the morning and then it gets evening. So I think maybe this bed has an advantage. Get a watering can with an end, people. Beans and tomatoes are surprisingly all good. Peanuts are also handling well. I just watered this bed, freshly watered. I think it's watered enough. If you want to check if your bed's watered, you stick your finger in. Yeah, it's watered. I'm currently watering this bed. Not going to get too close for the phone. This is the corn and stuff. It's going along. They're surviving. My soybeans and my sweet peppers are surprisingly all right. My cat has been continuously lying on them, so they're a little squished, but you know what, they're handling. Ooh, that's not good. You gotta pull these out. These are my rosemary, thyme, and mint cuttings. Herb cuttings are one of the easiest things you can possibly do. They're so quick to root by themselves and so easy to take care of. Mint and thyme are especially easy because usually when little branches jut out and touch the soil, they form roots of their own and you can separate those pieces from the mother plant and plop them in the ground. For rosemary, just take a green sprig and remove the bottom leaves and just stick it in some soil. My mom's beautiful garden mint. So I'll probably take a video on how to take cuttings for herbs and then how to just take, it's not really a cutting from a mint. You can actually, like every single strand has a couple of roots at the bottom. If you just take one of the strands with a couple of roots, you're good. Then you got a mint. Mint is really great. Never plant it in ground directly. It will take over your garden. This is kind of a messy corner full of plants, but this is perennial basil. Beautiful flowers. Bloody gorgeous. These flowers, however, are rocket that somehow grew and we never knew it existed, so it's currently flowering. Which I'm kind of sad because I love rocket. But because it's flowering now, you won't get good leaves. It is a great day!
Are you sure about that?
We've got some awesome updates from the garden. This is the 30th of September, so spring starts. I'm out here right now in a lovely morning because I know it's going to be 33 degrees Celsius today, so I'm not going to be here for that shit, but I am going to turn the water on, but that's a later issue today. Tomatoes are doing fantastic. Oh my god, I haven't looked at the other bed yet, but so far the night, what do you call it? The midnight bed. There we go. I've called it the midnight bed. It has all like dark or black tomato varieties. It's doing fantastic. The tomatoes are doing great. I'm thinking that maybe in like a week or so I can start tying them onto the posts and probably stop pruning them soon because they're growing fantastically well. The beans that are planted, they've got flowers. Damn it, I came out here today looking at the beans and they got fucking flowers. I'm so damn excited. Peanuts are also growing well. Not a lot of them though. I have considered buying another set of peanuts. I might do that later on to just buy a couple more peanut seeds so I can just grow a bit more, but no rush. We have a long growing season, so I don't actually have to worry about it as much. Our growing season only ends at about next year, March. Yeah, that's about where it ends. Soybeans are growing nice and big, but they're still a little bit behind on the beans, but that's because I planted them a little late, I believe. And also the sweet peppers, they're doing well. I can't be happier at the moment. Everything's kind of doing well. The things that weren't failing last time that I had planted more of, like the Jerrydale pumpkins, they're doing fantastic. The cucumber, the mystery cucumber I planted, that's doing fantastic. Jack B. Little pumpkins that I've considered replanting because it wasn't doing well, it's doing great. It's currently popped up and it's doing well. Like, I don't really have much to complain about. The garden is doing absolutely fantastic. September had been a very lovely gardening season and possibly the last bit of cold I will have for the rest of the growing season. Everything had absolutely popped out of the garden, things have started flowering, and honestly I'm so proud of how it's looking. Just thought I'd give you a quick update with my sister's garden. Her tomato is looking absolutely fantastic, and so are her beans. They're looking great. And we will finally leave September off with our first meal from the garden. Some delicious steamed artichoke with garlic sauce.